doing your morning daily messages, daily vibe from Spirit. What messages does Spirit have for you today that you can walk away with so that you have guidance in your journey and in your growth? Spirit, give us true, precise messages at this time. Give me true and precise messages of energy for the divine feminine and divine masculine. Thank you. Okay, divine feminine, we have ecstasy. Nice. Number 2 card. This is the card that follows unity. You've come into union with self. For some of you, or some of you are gone through the death and rebirth of your soul. Enlightenment, you've received all those aha moments, and you are hearing Spirit talk to you. You are here receiving your intuition, and you've definitely been more enlightened or in tune with it now. Perhaps you're feeling a very energized glow and energized energy. Divine masculine, you have number 9, your completion. Know that your spirit guides are protecting you in this journey, and your higher self is protecting you as well with wisdom. Epiphany's wild laughter card. Here you see this angel covering the person with an owl as well, with wisdom, your higher self, your wisdom. And they're protecting you through this. Perhaps for some of you, it's the masculine energy of that death and rebirth of the masculine energy. So it might feel a little bit like only part of you is going through a dark night of the soul almost. Like you're having memories of your past, of not only of things that have hurt you or how you got through things, especially regarding your divine connection. Maybe yesterday or today you were having these memories of all the things you've had to put up with in the connection, all the things how you've been hurt. Spirit saying release those things, know that for your highest good, accept that they were all lessons, triggers for your growth and how far you've come to this point from yesterday, from months ago, from years ago, right? And then this is also about maybe how you affected others in your life, your own children even, or your family members, how you have affected their upbringing or life, just as we heal our own inner child, knowing that certain issues or situations in our childhood, we recognize that those things happened for a reason now, and that they made us stronger, they made us who we are today to handle this high vibrational journey. But know that the effects and how your children were raised were to make them stronger, to make them who they are today as well. So don't regret or look back with don't hold things against yourself. Forgive yourself for doing the best you could, in the way you treated your family or others or your children, and how the upbringing of your children even. Because this too is what lessons in karma, perhaps things that they had to go through throughout their life to this point to be a better person, make them stronger as well. This is, again, when we reincarnate here, we agree to these missions, we agree to these lessons long before we knew it to be so. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the recent past. For the collective. And for their counterpart, please. What are their counterparts' recent past? Thank you. for their near future, for the collective, and for their counterparts in the future, please. Okay. Their career sector, please, Spirit, for the collective. And then overall energy for this today of what the collective is dealing with, what energies are both coming at them and what they're dealing with. And we'll get their advice in a moment. So just blending the two. Advice regarding the situation. Alright, so collective, let's see. In your recent past, wow, your recent past wasn't so bad. So you have the Nine of Cups near completion. Yes, thank you. Nine of Cups. In the recent past, you were filling your cup. You had many choices. Spirit was sending you different choices that you could choose on your journey of what it is you wanted out of your life at this time and what your soul purpose is. And you were filling it. You, in the recent past, chose to fill your own cup. Work on yourself. Get in union with self. Very nice. Well done. In the recent past, it came an ending to the way you used to think of your worldly possessions, your earthly possessions, your money, your pentacles, right? You knew in the recent past there was only one key to your heart, one true love, and it brought growth to your life, brightened you up. It was a gift from Spirit regarding that to partnership that was divine. Again, the two souls coming into it, or the, I have to correct that, hang on. The key to your heart, regardless to those around you, there's only one key to your heart, and you hold the key to that one other heart, the other half of your soul. Namaste. And the recent past of your partner, Queen of Swords, cutting things out that no longer serve them. For their highest good, they had to leave and step away from toxicity, negativity, things that were holding them down so that they could heal themselves, their inner child heal, and be in union with themselves as well. Right? Because you're mirroring each other. You went in and healed yourself, came in union, you're working on healing and loving yourself, filling your own cup with love, right? And so they are now cutting you, mirror them, and they are cutting things out so that they can go within and heal themselves, fill their own cup with love. And they are now having the faith in this connection, having faith in Spirit to do so. And in the recent past, it was an end of a cycle, an end of a situation, and a beginning of a new cycle. Okay, we're going to look at the career next. So starting off with Four of Swords, it was time for a rest. You had to take a break, right? Regarding a three-party situation or a situation that left you exhausted and others were looking on, but I'm really getting the three-party situation energy off this card. you're hanging up the the swords, no longer battling this. There's one sword for each person that you are dealing with or more, but being defensive because you still have your sword right at your hand, left hand there, where you may be healing and resting, but also feeling a bit defensive regarding a connection of who's going to know about this, trying to perhaps still keep things hidden. Perhaps still trying to hide yourself. Regarding a lover situation, even though this is career, the three-party situation appears to be something in the workplace. Or for some, if it wasn't a three-party situation on your part or theirs, then this could be people, drama in the workplace that were causing you defeat. They wanted to cause you defeat, gossip, backstabbing, betrayal. And this, since it's lovers, you either, for the majority of you, it was regarding a lover in the workplace or someone that you connected with in the workplace. Also, I see Kundalini rising here regarding a lover situation. Some have been, activating your Kundalini, going through a lot of change right now regarding this. You're having telepathic, or you used to at least have telepathic communication. For some reason, I'm feeling like perhaps this is blocked currently, but you're both needing to go separate paths, or you feel like with this Lover's card, you're going separate paths, going different directions regarding this love, and it's Spirit saying know that it's going to come back around, but at this time, you're filling your own cup of love, your nurturing self, and we saw this in the past as well. So in career, it's still affecting you because you either work in the home place, home business, or work with this person somehow, some way that you're dealing with. All right, you're filling your own cup with love, nurturing self, but know that Spirit is going to bless you with abundance and give nurture you on your journey. In the recent, with this Four of Swords, Earth renewal, which to me, this, we just had the wolf moon, the full moon, the wolf moon, and this is a wolf, obviously, with the full moon. And it's about the earth renewal. You're now gaining that inner knowing, but you have a greater responsibility. 7, a very divine number. You realize now that you have that inner knowing, you're listening to your intuition, and you are recognizing that you do have, as a star seed, you have a greater responsibility to be in your soul purpose and in your mission. You see now, even not necessarily with your 2 eyes, but your 3rd eye, but you're seeing clearly because the moon has illuminated or activated this in you, that you are perhaps a teacher of sorts, not necessarily traditional sense, but perhaps regarding your journey, perhaps teaching something regarding the spiritual path you've been on or are just starting. Number 7, like we said, is a very spiritual number, but know, Spirit's saying what you're seeing is true, what you know is true, what you know to be true is true. I'm sorry. From the Creator, you are gaining more awareness. This is the 1 card. The Fool card is the 0 card, taking the leap of faith and then starting that co-creation and that new beginning. And this is the 1 card, the co-creation. You are realizing that you yourself change the world in a way that you want to see it. You can bring change to the world with co-creation. And you're seeing and having this awareness now. I'm going to have to take a minute here any second. The microwave's beeping. Long snow moon. This is 9, near completion as well. Moving forward, by the wanting to help the flocks, the community move forward as well. Well done. Contemplating how you're going to do that. You know that you need to take those deliberate steps, and you're contemplating what that next step will be. Spirit saying, ask Spirit, ask your spirit guides, Go within on your vision quest, your soul journey, and ask your spirit guides, what is my next step towards this mission? For many of you, it's going to be as simple as opening the YouTube channel so that you can reach out to the collective and tell your story, your journey, and help others that are just awakening behind you, and that they too can learn from you, hence the teaching. This will give you more enlightenment of what your exact path is going to take you. Many of you will be healers, you are star seeds, right? You're light workers. Many of you will be healing, whether it's plant medicine or through teaching inner child. For many of you, Spirit's still saying a lot of us, we need to work on reaching out to the children as well, because they are the highest vibration, closest to Spirit, closest to the Creator. Healing and especially with the missing persons, to bring them home. They need to come home. Okay. Spider weaving the web, knowing and having faith in Spirit that you have everything within you to create the web that will support you. The web of connection, again, I'm getting the collective, the contacts around you. Harvest your own collective and help other collectives grow as well, merging them together, bringing people together. It's a pattern. When you set a schedule and be consistent, then it'll help you to make it a habit of these steps towards your mission, your soul purpose. Broomstick, moving forward, clearing, cleansing yourself, your space. Of course, we're going into spring. Everybody always thinks of spring cleaning is their home environment, but to know that it's also your spiritual environment, your inner self. Everything should start with your inner self and work outward to the outer world even. So do an internal cleansing, both physically and spiritually. Cleanse your space with your sage and with your meditations, and go out in nature as well. And to combine and merge, coming into union, is your divine masculine and divine feminine energy during this time. When you do the balancing and clearing of energy within yourself and in your environment, this will help you bring your merged divine masculine and divine feminine within each of you. Okay? Shekinah, transcendence. This is your awakening, your ascension energy here. Knowing that you ascend shine the light within you, the beauty of your inner being. Know that you are beautiful from the inside out, and you are sent here for a purpose. You are here for a reason, for a mission, and it's time to speak and be in one with your higher self to ascend to higher levels. This current energy, let me just run out and shut that microwave off. It's still beeping. Ace of Pentacles. Starting out this week, or today, rather this morning, you're going to have the Ace of Pentacles, leaving behind the things that don't serve you, things that are dead to you, but in a sense, because things have died and they will go through their own rebirth. I want to say family, friends, workplaces, things, everything around you will feel different, like it's not the same connection it once was. because you are going through this growth, this ascension, as you go through each stage, each portal, you will be leaving behind things that no longer serve you. In a sense, that means they will be dead to you in a way, not in a low vibrational way. It's just different. Let's see, Ace of Pentacles, and you'll be headed towards your new beginning, your new grounded foundation, divinely gifted to you because of this transformation this morning. Okay, Four of Pentacles, balancing things out, knowing that the earthly possessions were not what you thought they were. You were clinging to your pentacles, but found that that was not, that was a damaged or a thought process that wasn't serving you any longer, and you now are seeing the light and are re-examining the way you view your earthly possessions and the way you make your money, your workplace, so to speak. Three of Pentacles, but you are willing to put the work in towards this new masterpiece within yourself. Very nice. Shining your own light. Nine of Cups, you're filling your own Nine of Cups, knowing that the divine, you have the Ace of Cups within yourself, you've filled your own cup and you're working on your pentacles. You're bringing forth your own wish fulfillment once you come in union with self. As you come in union with self and you are shining your light, your in-soul purpose, everything you wish for will come to fruition in the near future for yourself. Wow, abundance, like crazy. Eight of Pentacles in the near future, building your pentacles, putting the work in not only into your mission, but here know that while you're working on this one pentacle, listening to your higher self and intuition, keeping the flame lit within you, shining your light, regardless to the storm clouds around you, you know that Spirit is blessing you with multiplying the efforts that you give. So as you help others, that will come back to you, say, tenfold, because it's like earning good karma, right? What you put out and comes back to you. And Ten of Pentacles, and ending to the way you see your earthly possessions again, your pentacles, the end to that, but know that Spirit is going to bless you and you will be financially abundant and you will have reason in the near future for a celebration. Okay, nice to see that the Three of Cups is about celebration in the near future, right? So, your counterpart, we have four cards here and didn't even see it. Okay, these came together, they were stuck together pretty much. So, I'm going to take these first. Alright, so that self-sabotage, there's a death to the self-sabotage and being affected by what other people say, what other people think. Also, this is the third party situation here. That you were self-sabotaging yourself by putting people in this person, your counterpart, putting you in a three-party situation, person, place, or thing, but it was only self-sabotaging themselves. But there's a death to that situation. They're no longer going to entertain the karmic energy around them, no longer going to entertain things that cause themselves harm, because they are too. Remember, they too are having faith and loving themselves, cutting that out. They're putting the work in. Also, this is the passion regarding this connection that they feel so strongly connected. They almost feel tied down or bound to you. But they are willing to put the work in now regarding this connection and ready to have a new start with the Ace of Cups. They see clearly now with their third eye. It's been opened, activated. They are seeing clearly with the visions and dreams, and they are mirroring your energy as well. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, Spirit, give us true and precise messages for clarity on these messages, please. Clarify. And in the near future, clarify. And their counterpart, please. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning, leaving behind things that were once dead, but yet here it almost is a similar energy. It's about change, right? And you have like spirits behind them moving forward away from that situation, that change. Spiritualist, it's the number 5. It's all about change and moving forward because of that change, because of the way they see things, but they've been spiritually guided to do so. Actually, this is you. I said they, but okay. Regarding the 4 of Pentacles, seeing a different way of seeing that your earthly possessions, thinking differently of how you earn your pentacles, and things that matter to you, realizing that you don't need to be materialistic. That's an earthly thing, a low vibrational thing, to think that your materials, the bigger house, the bigger car, etc., the more money you make, that climbing the corporate ladder was making you who you were, right? And there's a depth to that thought process. You see now that you are a divine person and you shine your light from the inside out and not from the house, the car, or the job that you hold. This will bring you much fulfillment, Spirit saying, and you will be much more content and happy. And you're ready to put the work in. 3 of Pentacles for your own for you are a masterpiece. And you're ready to put the work into yourself now, and honor yourself and your journey. Nice job. 9 of Cups. Remember we said you're filling your own cup, loving self, knowing that you're going to work towards bringing your own wish fulfillment. And the warrior woman, you are strong enough. This is about making the changes you need to cut the things out that no longer serve you so that you can move forward, and you are strong enough. You are a warrior. Okay? In the near future. Alright, so you are putting the work in. 8 of Pentacles, right? You're putting the work in, and Spirit's going to bless you. And know that with Horse Thief here, that what is meant for you cannot be stolen from you, because if it's divinely guided and protected, then what's for you cannot be taken. And the Moon card here, number 9, near completion, is the balancing your shadow self with your light self, right? You can't just always be, and you'll right now, if you're just starting your awakening or in this process of your journey, everything is love and light, and only focus on positivity, which is true in sense, but know that we have to balance our shadow self, love our shadow self, accept who we were, right? How that made us stronger, or how it affected the decisions we made of being, the shadow self. Our toxicities in our lives made us, still created who we are today. And they were lessons we had to go through to get to this point. Accept that and merge it with your light, and know that it takes the dark and the light to balance you out. And your counterpart, understand that for them as well, so that you're not having a judging heart or mind regarding the decisions and the things that occurred in their life. Remember, they have childhood traumas that perhaps caused them to be turned to alcohol as a young adult or such, just as an example, and so forth. So be accepting and merciful on them, and not judgmental. We shouldn't be judgmental of anyone at this point in our journey. The Lover's card is celebration, number 6. This could be in the near future, meeting someone new or communication with your divine counterpart. But know that Spirit does bring in other high-level soulmates into your life, still on this journey to test you, kind of as an initiation to get to another level. How dedicated are you to your divine counterparts, the connection, the journey? Even if they're still with a karmic energy, are you going to veer off to a high-level soulmate and then come back around to this connection, or are you going to stay true to yourself, heal yourself, and just focus on this journey, this connection? In either choice, Spirit's saying, if it's a high level, if it's someone they're sending to you, that either choice will be correct, in the sense that Spirit will still bring you back around to choose, speak with your spirit guides, and choose from your higher selves what's best to keep you at a high vibration. Know that it, your counterpart here is planting gotta back up. A zero Fool card here, taking the leap of faith forward, ready to offer that cup of love because they have had their insight, right? So they're ready to take that leap of faith forward in their journey to cultivate a new beginning, to leave behind the old crops and plow a new section, plant new seeds, and know that it's for their highest good, for the peace of inner peace for themselves and for others. Spirit will guide them, even if the leap of faith is saying that even if they can't see where these decisions are going to take them, they're now listening to their intuition, to spirit, what's for their highest good, and they are trusting that in the near future. Very nice. Which also means that this person is doing the work because this person's also growing and healing as well. Okay, is there any advice for this? Okay, for of pregnancy. So we get this before. Someone's birthing a new beginning. For some, you are planting seeds for a new beginning, new cultivation, as we've seen. And for some, some are pregnant, and some are dealing with a pregnancy regarding a lover, someone else in their life. Advice. But Spirit's saying regarding the Death card and the Pentacles, to be in silence. 4, again, about your foundation. You have 3 4s in a row here. Right? The 444 is divine protection. So the silence, go within and calm your mind like the still waters. And whether it's during the sunrise or sunset, but listen to Spirit, listen to the running water, listen to the wind in the trees, and hear the messages that Spirit has for you. Again, 444, divine protection. And their advice. And have peace, not only with yourself, have in the honor, be peaceful and caring to yourself, but with others. Perhaps it is time regarding this flame connection to sit down and have a peaceful conversation regarding the situation. Near future piece of advice. Cut things out that no longer serve you so that you can move forward and co-create a new beginning, a new opposition. Alright, matriarch of pipes, all about peace. Something perhaps was sneaky in your environment. Again, we get that with the horse thief here. You're feeling like someone else is going to take what's yours. Perhaps it's either a karmic with this person or another. Maybe they're receiving their initiation or their test with a soulmate coming in towards them, and you feel like they're going to steal the person that was meant for you, that true love, the deep connection, right? Know that Spirit's still reminding you that what's meant for you cannot be taken from you, and to have peace with that regarding that energy, so that it doesn't cause you to have monkey mind or make irrational decisions. 3, corn dance, you will have celebration and a cause for celebration. Your counterpart in the near future, advice from Spirit is be a co-creator. Create what you want to see, the change you want to see in the world. Assist that in co-creating the change you want to see. Cut out things that no longer serve you and speak your truth, and you will celebrate. Okay, moving forward. I got that yesterday. Okay, so Spirit says, again, go in nature. Spirit of fire, when we burn a log, what used to once be a live tree, right? It's cut down, then it's a log, and then it's set to fire, and it burns to ashes and becomes part of earth. It's a full cycle of life, right? Trust and listen to Spirit regarding this cycle of life, things that may have once you thought something was going to help you grow and now it's gone. Know that it's for your highest good. The change was needed to let things go. This cutting things out that no longer serve you in your life. But also, fire motivates people. So in this card, I get the sense that go in nature and be motivated just by the environment itself and how amazing it is. Spirit keeper of the West. Look to the west. Shine your light over as far as you can. And know that everything has a season. Even our spirits have seasons of growth and of rest. Ancestors are all around you and giving you messages, guiding you and protecting you. That's all I got with that. Okay. Sedne, infinity supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Ishel, medicine woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. Yes, what did I say? Many of you on this channel are healers in one way or another, whether it's coaching others on their journey or medicine healing, medicine plants, just teaching others about what plants are healing. You know, it may come a point where we need unconventional medicine again. All right, Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Yes, what did we say with the sitting out here by the fire, and watch the sunrise? Right, go outside. God of the arts, the artist within you is about to emerge. Listen to look at the third eye on this card. Reminds me that you are receiving right now clarity of mind, clarity of your soul purpose and your mission. Something that you're passionate about. You knew that your soul had a calling, and perhaps you just didn't realize why, or it was something that you thought of as a hobby, and Spirit saying, no, you were given these thoughts of your passion, of things that you're passionate about for a reason. You're passionate about a certain situation, then that is most likely where your calling is. That's where your gifts are for your soul purpose. Your soul knows what makes it happy, and you need to follow it. And it should be something of very high vibration. Goddess of the unknown, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. And again with the third eye, it doesn't take words to speak things necessarily, because you have the knowing now. You can see clearly with your third eye being activated. You can see truth. The veil is kind of thin or being removed, so that you can see truth behind the lies, this deceit, but also so you can see your true path. Angels support. The universe have heard your silent call for help. Yes, for many of you, someone in a partnership probably cried out to Spirit to say, about wanting divine true love, or a deep connection, or someone that would treat them as the way they long for, right? Or perhaps they long for the connection that was the other half of their soul, but someone has called out to Spirit, and it's usually one of the counterparts, meaning that Spirit brought them together because they finally surrendered enough to say they want the help in finding that true love, that true connection of partnership. Even if it's not romantic, it could just be the true partnership portion. Advice. Straight as an arrow. Number 3, body, mind, and soul. This is about rising up. You see the arrow is in its truth. Rise to the occasion and be truthful to yourself. Be true to yourself. but walk in your truth as well. And also with rising above, getting into mission, getting into purpose. You have a target, you need to aim for that target of where you want to be in your life with your soul purpose, yes, with peace, for inner peace. Adrian Cross here is to remember to give thanks to all four directions and seek answers from the spirits, the guides, and goddesses from all directions. And knowing as you heal things from each, you'll speak to each side, the east and the air, and what do those messages come in, and then you'll heal or go within regarding that direction, and then to the south of the fire, what motivates you, and what things do you need to let go of in that avenue of your life. But this will bring you through the portal that is there when you turn to each direction, and give thanks, be gratitude as well for each of those spirits and energies. Everything is energy. The blade, number 6, cutting things out that no longer serve you. Number 5 is all about change. 4 is protection. 6 is moving forward with change, and you need to be clear and precise of if it's for your betterment or for your lower, not betterment. Like, is it of your highest good? So be clear and precise. Make a very clear and precise cut, cutting things out that no longer serve you. Alright, so this is what I have for you for today, and I hope you have a blessed day.